stumbling upon what looks like a very promising group of fish there that has already paid out for him. Let's go to our Toyota midday report, get you caught up with it. If you've just gotten back to the house, turned on the set, and check things out here. Joey Cifuente's been super consistent throughout this tournament. This may be the day he struggled the most, though.
It has been, but he's still been pretty steady, just doesn't have that 3-pounder in his live well like he's been able to have the last couple of days, but he's still got some time to fish. By the way, I hope this is his weigh-in music when he comes up on the stage with Dave Mercer.
It's gotta be.
Anyway, great consistent tournament here for Joey this week. He's not going away. I'm counting on him to be here on Championship Sunday. Currently in third place, 35 pounds, 2 ounces. Certainly was the most consistent fisherman day 1 and day 2, 12, 15, and 13 pounds even. Just needs a 3-pounder to keep up with the pace of some of these other young anglers this afternoon. They have found those 3-pounders. Joey just needs to find him 1 or 2 of those.
Acting like he's not seeing quite as many today as he has seen. Well, he said so. He hasn't seen quite as many fish overall as he had the first 2 days of fishing.
Yeah, the big dilemma is he's been around a better class of fish. He said he caught most of them around one particular island. Can't just keep going around and around expecting those fish of that size and quality to replenish himself, so he's tried to spread it out in new water, and he just hasn't found those 3-pounders.
Today marks the first day we've ever had rookie Pake South on Bassmaster Live. I don't expect it'll be the last day either. He shows an immense amount of talent.
Certainly does. Good to see Pake here with a camera today, and it's also good to see someone with a jerkbait, a hard plastic jerkbait in their hands. We haven't seen that on camera yet this week. We've seen a lot of different baits, crankbaits, spinner baits, chatterbaits, everything just it seems like, but Pake's been getting it done. Caught a big one yesterday on the jerkbait, and at one point today he was catching them on every single catch using this stunner jerkbait that we saw Hank Cherry win a classic on in Gunnersville. Caught a few fish on it last week, but most of those fish Hank did not catch on this jerkbait. Pake is getting it done with that stunner jerkbait here
Matt Robertson
today.
using it almost against Hank Cherry, doing
That's
it
right.
Yes.
trying to rob him.
Good call there. Spotted bass for a big old largemouth.
Man, a little overcast, rain, maybe wind. A jerkbait might play tomorrow, but you can't count this guy out. We saw Emil Wagner start the week in a marina because we know that fish populate in there. He picked the wrong one on day 1, but Fisher and I picked the correct one this morning.
Yeah, he's been doing everything correctly from this morning all through the day and this afternoon. Fisher mixing up. Once he left that marina, you see him here fishing, I think it was some isolated stumps in this pocket. Gosh, and just picking off the right size fish. I think he is certainly one of the anglers that's not going to waste his time. If he can see that fish with his electronics, he can tell if it's one worth throwing at.
I think
the ones we've seen him catch have been a better average size, not wasting his time even throwing at some of these smaller fish.
Yeah, he's really, for 2/3 of his day, been going up in these shallow places, kind of camping out there. And he found a real good place over the last hour.
Yeah, everything changed for him right here. He caught a good one, and then this one was even bigger. That was a 3-pounder, and then after that 3-pounder, just a few minutes later, another 3-pounder. So certainly a great afternoon for Fisher Anaya.
For all those great results, a whopping 10-ounce lead for Fisher Anaya over Pake South. These rookies are hard on one another. It's a big fight at the top of our leaderboard right now, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Joey Cifuentes, let's see if he can crawl back up in there. Brock Mosley, not far away. Caleb Hudson, 3 out of the top 5 are rookies here on Lake Martin. Of course, the 10 spot is the main spot here. Be above that 10 mark. Jay Shapiro's the man sitting there right now with Emil Wagner ahead of him, but Cole Sands, Chris Saldane, Corey Johnston, Mike Iaconelli, Taku Ito. Tough 5 fishermen right there.
Hey, it might be a young guy fest and a rookie fest, so to say, in the top 10, but look at that 11 through 20. There are quite a few veterans poking their head in there. We could have a split top 10 tomorrow.
Let's get back to our leader, Fisher Anaya.
Well, made some moves, made some upgrades. that's the name of the game. So we're just hunting down some more areas for tomorrow now. And I need to go find like a big largemouth. I think that's how I'm gonna jump up, but I'm not catching many largemouth this week. Most of mine's been spotted bass, and 14 pounds is really hard to come by with all spots out here. So I'm gonna look around for some spots for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go shallow and try to catch a big largemouth.
I like his plan, and I agree with him. 14 pounds with nothing but spots is very hard to do.
That
right
second
now on
three
Lake Martin.
pounder he caught, he put in as a 2.8, so he should have a little bit more. And I think that
Large
first
noggin
one was a
living
little
in
bit more
this
than
pot.
3.
That's where she should be. Don't rip my trolling motor off on one of these stumps.
Tommy, I figured it out. Tom Abraham said he looked like a young Paul Newman. It's like Timothy Chalamet, a little bit more than me.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Why would say who's that?
actor.
Timothy Chalamet.
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 Okay.
Chalamet?
No, it's Chalamet.
I'll have to
It's
check
spelled
that out.
Chalamet, but it's Chalamet.
Definitely going to look into that, Such. Back out to
Such
Brock Mosley.
Such pop.
Let me hardly turn the reel handle.
He picked the most popular guy with the scraggly mustache and some, raggedy hair. That's That's who he picked. The most popular.
Oh, I'd go Charles Bronson. If that
I'm
were the
talking bone structure and face and nose.
Ooh.
case. Oh, Brock is
Big
on
one.
one.
Stay on.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby! Woo!
Think he woke the dogs up. Got them barking.
Give me some.
Everybody gets excited. Big old largemouth.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, dude.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
2.6 back, 310, and put him right there.
It looks like it.
We might have a 4-pounder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it.
What's she
4. Get a little emotional there, Tommy,
There
for a
you go.
4-pounder.
There you go.
That was just big on day one.
Chose to wait to go to the dirty water, fishing shallow with the chatterbait until up in the day. It certainly looks like it's paid off for him.
Oh, what did we say a little while ago? We'd be surprised to see him back on top of the leaderboard today. He's found a way to do it each and every day.
I don't know how we're doing it, man. Got a tournament to finish.
Still got 3 fish under 2 pounds.
And lots of time left.
Yeah.
Oh, man. A couple hours.
I've been fishing for one bite, and I've told y'all I was going swinging. I've been swinging for 2 days, and I finally connected. We're gonna make them earn it. This tournament ain't over, dude. I'm not done. I know what that just did, though. That just changed everything. That is, a 3-pounder is a unicorn on this lake. Now, I know they got giants in here, like 6s and 7s, but that's a game changer, man. That's all we were lacking yesterday. Woo! Got a tournament to finish. Back focus. She would not stay down, Mike. She just kept coming up, kept coming up. Please, Lord, don't throw it.
Hey, I'll say this, Brock Mosley, always in the grinders. Wins at the Sabine, close at Chickamauga when it wasn't, when it was tough in the pre-spawn and cold water. In it again this week.
Led the Sabine in a big way before he won the Sabine the following year. Yeah, he likes the tough ones. He likes the ones that take it out of you. He's going to take it a little bit out of the field right there with that fish. We'll get this updated for you when we come back.
We do the impossible. Take off like a rocket. Fly across water. We hunt monsters, armed with only rod and reel. We stay silent as a ghost.